Welcome back, men. We're talking about anger management. And if you're a man, hopefully you have some aggression in you. If you're not careful, though, that aggression will often come out as anger. Sometimes we get angry because we have control issues. You probably, like me, if everything isn't just right, from time to time you can flare up and boil over with anger and get into trouble with the Lord. There's nothing wrong with the emotion of anger, but how we use it and when we use it is what dictates whether or not it's sin. The Bible says in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 9, "Be not hasty in your attitude to be angry, for anger rests in the bosom of fools." So we shouldn't be quick to get angry. We shouldn't be hasty to get angry. Some people are just walking around because their bosom is full of anger. They're just waiting for an excuse to get angry. And the littlest thing in the world sets them off. Typically, people that abide in anger are miserable on the inside. They're control freaks. They have to have everything just so. And when everything isn't just so, they get angry at anybody and everybody around them, trying to blame them for their lack of happiness and joy. Nobody's fault, though, but yours, that you lack happiness and you lack joy. I had a pastor one time, he used to say, if I could make you angry, I ought to be able to make you happy. If I can put anger in you, I ought to be able to put joy in you. But no, you're angry because anger is in you, and you're joyful because joy is in you. So it's our responsibility, it's our fault, it's our purpose in life to make sure we use this emotion of anger biblically. And we're not soon hasty to be angry because we don't want to be labeled as fools by the Bible. Sometimes it's this control issue, though. We want to be in control of everything, and when everything isn't just so, we blow up in anger. And we yell and we scream and we show our colors. We show our rear end like a baboon, and often it isn't nice. Put a diaper on that thing, cover it up, and be a sweet, loving Christian. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, love says, love is kind, it's patient, it's not rude. That's the opposite of how a lot of us act when we get into anger. Now again, there's a biblical time to be angry, but even when you're angry with God's endorsement, you don't have to be rude. You don't have to be ruthless. There is a way to execute anger and be strategic and surgical with it. If you're a jerk, that's unbiblical anger. If you're rude, that's unbiblical anger. If you're a belligerent, jerk, it's the best way I can describe it, that's unbiblical. You need to make sure you can control your own attitude. Even as we saw, he that cannot control his attitude is like a city broken down and without walls. If you can't regulate your emotions, gentlemen, the devil will, and he'll make sure he always orchestrates circumstances and situations that bring the worst out of you. Stay tuned next time. We're going to cover more anger management. Call you blessed.